Beautiful is the dark cloak of the night. I like to play with its silence and caress the never-ending sand with my song. They say I bewitch man, that my voice is a silk whisper, a far legend like the gust of centuries, an endless flight to the mists of memory and the dunes of oblivion. It is possible I am the desert spirit. But maybe it's just a dream. I am only the wind. It is true, I am witness to history. For more than 3,000 years, I have loved this privileged spot of the profound Nubia. My embrace hid its secret a long time ago, but its memory continued to pulse below the waves of the desert. But at the beginning of the 19th century, Egypt fascinated a deeply affected West. Man's desires have always moved me. One day I raised a little breeze, and their eyes, trembling with astonishment, discovered a thousands of years old wonder, the temples of Abu Simbel. The Nile, my eternal companion, has blessed these banks from the dawn of the world. The passage of civilizations, the course of the stars, dawns and dusks are reflected in the flow of its foam. Then halfway through the 20th century, a rumor reaches the hills, an alarm that breaks the peaceful dreaming of its waves. What sort of restlessness is this? A shiver goes through the water. An ominous danger hovers over the temples. An irreparable ravage. Utter and imminent damage. Beware, beware, my Nubia.
Today, the 8th of March, 1960, UNESCO responds to the call of Egypt to rescue the monuments of Nubia. The work on the Great Dam has begun. Within 5 years, half the Nile's valley will have been transformed into a vast lake. Prodigious buildings that appear among the most admirable on the planet find themselves in danger of being submerged in the waters. However, this great construction will give prosperity to the people of Egypt. Egypt is a gift of the Nile. May the peoples and nations of the world unite in an effort of brotherhood to prevent the Nile, source of fertility and energy, from becoming the watery grave of some of the wonders of civilization, the heritage of all humanity.
Believe me, I admire mankind deeply. Thanks to the effort of you all, the temples are safe. September 22nd, 1968. This contemporary odyssey is completed.
We have come, O Pharaoh, to preserve your search for eternity. Filling our spirits with your desires and right, we have emptied the mountain down to the heart of your temples. And again we have built in light what you had dug in darkness. have discovered that in human works, eternal is only that which makes sense and has value for all mankind. When we are not here anymore, man will continue to come and dream at your feet. Then tell them, Lord of Upper and Lower Egypt, how nations united when the waters threatened to submerge you and, opening the mountain, took your colossi in their arms and carried them high up the cliff, so that you, son of Ra, could bear witness to the magnificence of human brotherhood. There you are safe, ready to start your journey again along the centuries. Towards the rising sun of each
This new splendor takes me back to the old days, to the times of the 19th dynasty. A king carved his destiny. The greatest of the pharaohs, Ramses. I remember his passion, his strength, his iron will. And I remember the first great royal lady, the sweetest of his queens, for whom the sun shines, Nefertari.
How pleasant is the scent of the wild mimosas, my lord.
My beloved, nothing can compare with the intriguing fragrance of your skin.
The royal entourage glide their vessels down the river. Nubia gives them refuge at her bosom.
My lord, the radiant beauty of this landscape is stunning. The air is brilliant as the purest crystal.
Nefertari, beloved of Mut, beauty above the beauties. You are the lady of the lands.
The geometry of the sails gently pushes the royal boats.
Look at the long wake we are leaving behind. Yesterday it had amethyst shades. Today it is of a turquoise color.
How long is your neck? Your bosom radiates. Your hair is lapis lazuli. And a balm is the touch of your skin.
On its way, the riverbanks adorn the Nile with gold-colored sand.
With the water in a golden flood. A thin and bright sheet crosses it.
It is the sun's farewell.
Here at the Gate of Egypt, two sanctuaries celebrate the glory of the royal couple, Ramses as god of the sun and Nefertari as the divine star Sophis, create every year, magically, the sacred floodings.
My Pharaoh, it is me, and our children around us.
temple is dedicated to you and to the goddess Hathor.
I am represented by her ritual crown.
Yes, the sun disk, the plumes, and the horns of the sacred cow, symbols of Hathor. The goddess of heaven and fecundity is both mother and wife of Amon-Ra, the sun god. I want our union to be eternal. To create a sublime expression of the solar universe. A magnificent altar where the pharaoh is the sun. The image of Ra-Horakhti is the symbol of my power.
Surely the divine dwells in you, my lord. You reign in heaven, on earth, and in the waters of the river. Your glory is the glory of Egypt.
Ptah, the creator, Amon, the hidden, Ra, the splendor. The three are one, and I, their bond, their union, Ramses, great of victories.
Supreme sovereign, you are master and lord of the pantheon.
A ritual will revitalize the divine flame, now and forever. Twice a year, the ray of the rising sun will run through the hall's darkness into the Holy of Holies and illuminate the sacred chamber. While Ptah rests in the shade, Amon and Ra will transmit to me the warm celestial spirit, the primeval being.
King of eternal time.
Yes, I am Pharaoh. I am God.
Defense of the empire. The invasion of the Hyksos starts 4 centuries of continuous aggressions. Ramses inherits the warrior blood of his ancestors. He who disrupts peace is destroyed.
I have crushed the foreign enemies, banishing evil beyond the frontiers.
In the north, in the south, to the east, to the west, the protective conquests, the heroic deeds, the victories. The trails are triumphant. The tributes are immense.
A prelude of glory. The kingdom of Hatti is the loathed rival. And in the 5th year of my reign, the city of Kadesh will be the inevitable encounter.
Infantrymen, archers, charioteers, proud chargers with trembling nostrils, the 4 divisions of the empire. Countless are the troops of the Hittites, his chariots terrible, infinite, embark on a brutal and unrivaled enemy gallop. Abominable cavern, black grip of death.
Father Ammon, a multitude of enemies surround me. They come against me from all countries. I am alone. My troops have abandoned me. No one hears my call. You ordered me to come, and I have obeyed. Father Ammon, I have trust in you. Help me.
Carry on, my son. My hand is with you. I prevail over hundreds of thousands of men. I am the lover of valor, the Lord of victory.
Like a brilliant ray, Ramses decides the conflict. The foe swallows his pride in a truce. Campaigns are repeated. Victories are brief, the dominion ephemeral. Cities are gained and lost. The decisive conquest that would forever put out the bonfires, impossible. War is a wild and never satisfied beast. Peace, a precious gift of heaven to mankind. In the 21st year of his reign, the first treaty reconciles the Egyptian and Hittite peoples. Ramses and Catasil twin their empires.
The great king of Egypt, the hero, establishes peace forever.
The great lord of Hatti will never violate the land of Egypt.
Against whichever foe, I will be the ally of the great king of Egypt.
Divine forms of the land of Egypt, may he who dishonors these words be destroyed. May he who respects them be prosperous and happy.
An exceptional seal consecrates concord between the peoples. In the 34th year of Ramses' reign, the daughter of Hatti and the pharaoh link their destiny. Anointed with ritual oils, the flower of the Hittites arrives at the delta.
Rose mallows, palm trees, sycamores. Even the Nile is pleased with your wedding. Princess of Peace, Queen of Egypt.
The lotus opens its petals, the papyrus sways its stalk. The plenitude of the pharaoh is the splendor of his reign.
Ramses Meriamun,
Son of the sun, beloved of Ammon.
that is what Tuya, my revered mother, called me at birth.
Usa Matre, powerful is the cosmic order of the sun god.
That is what my father and the Empire called me. I was still wearing the infant's plait when Gloria Seti appointed me co-regent. Lord of the Two Lands. Memphis, Tebas, and Heliopolis witnessed my coronation. Lover of truth and justice. I have constructed useful works for the people and the gods. Virile bull. More than 100 births have pleased my heart. The names of the king are the memory of the kingdom. For 67 years, Ramses will carry the scepter of Egypt. When I close my eyes, the sense of my days and works fills me with great pleasure. Among those, one is closest to my heart, Abu Simba. It is the night of Ra, the last of the year. The fires of thousands of oil lamps keep vigil all over the kingdom. At daybreak, the sun and Sophis will meet once more, and the annual flooding will arrive. The divine barge of Amun-Ra, waiting inside the temple, will be taken to the royal vessel. It will travel down the river for the entire country to adore, the symbol of the floods. The inauguration, the 24th year of his reign, witnessed an exceptional ceremony. Do you recall, Pharaoh, the day of glory? The day of glory. Nefertari shines bright and luminous, wearing the crown of Sophis with a lofty majesty, the morning star. Out of love for her, the sun rises. I, Ramses the Great, radiant with power, throw my first ray at the horizon. Burst out into a rushing torrent and grant life to the beloved land of Egypt. Gift of the Nile. In the ancient days, Ramses contemplated these stars.
They say the heavenly bodies guide men. It could be so. I know that the vault of heaven is the desert, the mirror of time that reflects the constellations of the sun. Deeds of men, reminders of glory, submerge in the shade of centuries. Memory, like the night, is but a promise.